Hi, I am Amarjeet and I am here to discuss about what is valve, its type and their use. A valve is a device or natural object that regulates, directs or controls the flow of a fluid, gases, liquids, fluidized solids, or slurries, by opening, closing, or partially obstructing various passageways. A valve is a component that controls and regulates the fluid or directs the flow of a fluid by various kinds of closing, opening, or by partially cutting off fluid flow. And valves are devices that work to control, regulate or direct flow within a system or process. What are the different types of valves? There are various types of valves for different operation, and those are gate valve, globe valve, check valve, plug valve, ball valve, butterfly valve, needle valve, pinch valve and pressure relief valve. Now we are going to discuss about all these types one by one. A gate valve, also known as a sluice valve, is a valve that opens by lifting a barrier out of the path of the fluid. Gate valves require very little space along the pipe axis and hardly restrict the flow of fluid when the gate is fully open. The gate valve is a regular type valve that is used in any process plant. Here flow of fluid is controlled in linear motion. Gate valves are either in a fully open or fully closed position. Uses: the gate valve is a regular type valve that is used in any process plant. Here flow of fluid is controlled in linear motion. Gate valves are either in a fully open or fully closed position. It has to provide a good shut-off. It will not be used as a regulating or control valve because when we start to open the gate valves, the passage is slowly opened and similarly slowly gets closed. Globe valve. A globe valve is a linear motion valve that stops, starts, and regulates fluid flow. The globe valve disc can be removed entirely from the flow path, or it will completely close the flow path. During the opening and closing of the valve, the disc moves perpendicularly to the seat. And it is also used for cooling water systems, also used in transport the fuel oil and lube oil. Its shape is globular at the bottom side, that's why we called it a globe. Check valve. A check valve, also called a one-way valve, is a device that allows the flow of fluids to move only in one direction. The primary purpose of a check valve is to prevent backflow in the system. Check valves are cheap, effective, and easy solutions to a potential issue. A check valve will be used commonly on the discharge of the pump to prevent backflow from the downstream system when the pump shuts off. A plug valve is a quarter-turn rotary motion valve that uses a tapered or cylindrical plug to stop or start the flow. The disc is in plug shape, which has a passage to pass the flow. This bored passage is in line with the flow in the open position. When the plug is turned 90 degrees from the open position, the solid part of the plug blocks the flow. It is used in place of a gate valve where quick operation is required. It can be used in high-pressure temperature services. A ball valve is a form of quarter-turn valve that uses a pivoting ball that has been drilled through to control flow. When the hole is in line with the flow direction, it allows fluids or gases to pass through. Alternatively, when the ball is turned 90 degrees, the flow is stopped completely. In either case, the handle serves as a visual indicator of the valve status. If the handle is parallel to the valve, it's open. In contrast, if the handle is perpendicular, the valve is closed. A ball valve is a shut-off valve that allows, obstructs, and controls the flow of liquids, gases, and vapors in a piping system by rotating the ball having a bore inside the valve. A butterfly valve is a quarter-turn rotational motion valve that is used to stop, regulate, and start flow. Butterfly valves are easy and fast to open. A 90 degrees rotation of the handle provides a complete closure or opening of the valve. Large butterfly valves are usually equipped with a so-called gearbox, where the handwheel by gears is connected to the stem. This simplifies the operation of the valve, but at the expense of speed. The butterfly valve has a unique body style unlike the other valves we have discussed. The butterfly uses a circular plate or wafer operated by a wrench to control flow. A 90 degrees turn of the wrench moves the wafer from a fully open position to a fully closed position. Needle valves, sometimes referred also as plunger valves, are regulating valves and enable engineers to finely control and regulate fluid flow and pressure. Needle valves are similar to the globe valve in design, with the biggest difference is the sharp needle-shaped disc. Needle valve have a small port and a threaded needle-shaped plunger. This arrangement permits a very gradual increase or decrease in the size of the opening, allowing precise regulation of flow, although it is generally only capable of relatively low flow rates. Needle valves can operate manually or automatically. Automated needle valves are connected to a hydraulic motor or an air actuator that automatically opens and closes the valve. The motor or actuator will adjust the plunger's position according to timers or external performance data gathered when monitoring the machinery. Both manually operated and automated needle valves provide precise control of the flow rate. This is normally used in an instrument where the need for an accurate flow of fluid is necessary. This is used in a small diameter pipe. It is very much used in applications where very low pressure can be controlled. The pinch valve has a simple mechanism and it has one pinch tube. This pinch tube is made of normally rubber, and in this, we can turn the valve on and off using the pinch mechanism. Its biggest benefit is that we can use it in a solid particle that has a lot of slurry in it. The pressure relief releases the pressure whenever an overpressure event occurs in the pressure relief piping system or in the equipment, and the vacuum that is created by it is getting abolished by vacuum valves and protects the piping system. So the pressure relief secures the piping system. Thanks for your time.